little more indentation, if you take your credit card, I like holding my pumpkin so it's right next to me. I just carve in that groove. You're not taking off much clay, but you go to that side and where you had that sharp edge, and you work that sharp edge over, because it's an optical illusion. If you have something that just goes in deep, just a groove that goes in deep, that looks kind of deep, but if you smooth those edges off and give it more of a valley look, it actually gives it a depth, making it look deeper than it really is. And so that's all I do, is I walk it around, giving it and I'm not taking it off on the bottom, I'm taking it off on the side. You can see where the sides are starting to get a little shiny. And then I'll flip it over, because I'm a one-directional kind of gal. One way, but if I flip it over, I can do the other side, going on a nice even. I found I do a nice even stroke pulling towards me, but if I'm pushing away, it tends to get jagged. So I just pull it towards me. But that's personal preference, like anything else with pottery. It's all personal preference. And Kim's going to have this all plastered on our website.
Or Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook. Yeah, that's it. What I also do at this point, once I've done the grooves, I go down to the bottom and I make sure that those grooves go all the way to the edge. But then in the sections, I'll come and make a few wear marks. I'll kind of wipe them away a little bit, but they have those little, just little marks. It just gives it that little added touch of reality. And I do that up on the top. Once I'm done doing the grooves, I will put I'll put the vines on and the leaves on. You can buy cutters, leaf cutters, where you don't have to work quite as hard on getting your leaves made, or I just do, usually I cut out hearts and then I push them in and just put the veins on, and nobody really has said that's not really a leaf. And on the bottom, what I do, and I'll do this up on the wedging board. Just wanted to get that last vein done here. And how I finish my bottoms off, because I don't really like a flat bottom. I like having a little slope on the sides. All you have to do is roll your pumpkin. And that kind of gives it a finished look, and it also gives it a little raised in here, like you actually trimmed it when you didn't. So it's just a nice little cheater method. Then I'll take a rock and burnish it, only because I'm crazy. And let me grab a little bit of clay here for the vines. Vines are real easy, just make your coils. And use sloppy clay, not real wet clay, but don't use firm clay for doing your vines. And I always take more than I need. So coils are real easy to make. It's just from your heel of your hand to the tip of your fingers. Once I got that, I just start coiling. I coil the coil till as many coils as I can get on it. Then when I put them on the pot, I just spread out the coils. First I got to get some water. There we go.